Hi, in this video, I will be showing you problem number 11 from the worksheet for chapter 1 for the Intermediate Algebra class. This is another example for the objective that we already covered. The previous problem was connected by the compound statement and this problem is an example for the compound statement or. So two inequalities connected by the compound statement or. Solve the compound inequality 3x minus 6 less than negative 12 or 2x plus 1 less than 9. Write the solution in interval notation. If there is no solution, enter 5. As we did in the previous problem, we have to solve for each one of them separately and then we will see how we can connect them by the statement or, compound statement or. So 3x minus 6 is less than negative 12. So add 6 to both sides. So you get 3x is less than negative 6. Divide both sides by 3 in order to isolate the x. So x would be less than negative 2. Then let's solve the other inequality, the second inequality. Subtract 1 on both sides. So it will become 2x is less than 8 and divide by 2 both sides. So we get x less than 4. Even though the question is to write the solution in interval notation, we first graph it and then we'll interpret the graph into interval notation. So let's draw the number line here. Then we see two numbers, negative 2 and 4. We'll place them in that order, negative 2, 4. See that I've placed a hole in both values, negative 2 and 4, because I don't see an equal to sign for the first inequality. Same way I don't see any equal to sign. It is strictly less than negative 2, strictly less than 4. So it has to be a whole for both numbers. X less than negative 2. In order to do that, we will color this in red, all to the left of negative 2. That means it's negative infinity to negative 2. Negative 2 not included. Negative infinity not included. All to the left of 4. So we will color that differently. All to the left of 4. So that will be all to the left of 4, that is in green. So it is negative infinity to 4. Now the question is how we connect them by the compound statement or. So when there are two sets and if they are connected by the two sets are connected by or, it is the totality of elements in both sets. So the total coloring, the entire coloring starts off at negative infinity and ends at 4. So the solution in interval form is wherever the color starts, which is negative infinity, wherever the color ends, that will be a 4. Negative infinity cannot be included. 4 cannot be included either. So it is the solution in interval form is negative infinity through 4. Just for the sake of understanding the compound inequality, if the same problem has and in between, so if the same problem had and in between, so 3x minus 6 less than negative 12 and 2x plus 1 less than 9. So if the same problem was given with the AND statement, then the answer would change slightly differently. So we have to still look at this graph over here. Here AND means common, OR means totality. and means common. So one is shaded in red, the other one is shaded in green. The commonly shaded one would be both red and green, which is negative infinity to negative 2. The solution in this case would be negative infinity through negative 2, both not included. But for the problem given here, the solution is, as we discussed, it is actually, this is our solution, negative infinity to 4. If the question was or, if the question was and, then the solution would be negative infinity through negative 2, open parenthesis, open interval. Negative 2 is not included, negative infinity is not included. That's all numbers running from negative infinity through negative 2. Hope this video helps.